Hey guys, my name's Emily, if you haven't seen my face before, and today I'm making a video on another Squish haul, and today I have quite a few different ones to try for you guys. So it's definitely going to be a little bit of a longer video compared to my first Squish haul, but we'll see how this goes. If you aren't familiar with Squish Candy, they're a Canadian business that focuses on making vegan and non-vegan gummy candies, and I am also Canadian, so I love supporting Canadian businesses, and this is definitely one of my favorite candy brands. I made another video not too long ago that I will leave in the cards above, which was kind of my second time trying them, but I have ordered a couple things since then, and I just made a big order from Black Friday, which is where everything in this haul comes from, which is why I have so much. So I'm really excited to get into this and see how everything tastes. These are all new flavors for me, so I haven't tried anything yet that's in this box. This video is definitely not sponsored. I am just a big fan of this brand, and I will leave everything down below in case you're interested in shopping it for yourself. I personally am not vegan, but I did buy some vegan candies just because I also like how those ones taste. A lot of their candies on the website have a vegan and non-vegan option if you don't really like the texture of vegan gummies, which are a little bit more tough to chew, or if you are vegan, you have that option to get some as well. Because we have so many to go through, I'm not going to be trying every single flavor of every single one that I have here. I'm probably going to be trying one or maybe two of each, just so I can get a taste of how the texture is and the overall flavor, I guess, because we would be here forever if I tried every single flavor of these. I'm just going to go ahead and start grabbing them out of the box here. So the first one we have is the vegan rainbow bears, and all of their vegan candies have a little circle in the corner that say vegan, just to let you know which ones are vegan in case you are wondering. And all of their candy bags have different designs for these smaller pouches. This is the smaller size, but you can also get them in a bigger size that's about 500 grams, where most of these smaller sizes are about 120 grams. And they all are resealable, so whenever you open them, you just rip open the bag like that, and there is kind of like a Ziploc style sealing, so you can reseal the bag if you don't want to eat them all in one sitting, which if you want to, you can go ahead, but I prefer to save some for later. So they're really easy to open. You just pop open that kind of Ziploc closure, and then you can just seal it back up so that it stays fresh. Here's what the bag looks like inside. It is pretty filled. It goes up right till there, so I think you are getting a pretty decent amount in these smaller bags, and they have all different flavors inside. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reach in. There is a blue one here, so I guess this is what I'm gonna be trying. It definitely feels tougher than a normal gummy bear because it is vegan, so it is gonna have that different texture, but it's really cute. It just looks like a regular gummy bear. I think this one would be blueberry because it's blue. That definitely is blueberry. It's really good. It's not as soft as a normal gummy bear, but I think the texture is really nice. It's not too hard to chew or anything, and it's really, really flavorful. So I really like these. I'm definitely gonna be enjoying most of the flavors in here, I think. Just because I have the website pulled up here, I can let you guys know inside this bag there are banana flavor, lime, orange, strawberry, blueberry, and grape. So you're getting a good variety in here, and I think I'm gonna enjoy the whole bag because I like all of those flavors. This would be great to try if you are a fan of gummy bears, but you wanna try maybe a vegan option or something a little bit different with a bit of a different texture, because these ones are really good. I've only tried one, but I'm already gonna give these a 5 out of 5 because I know I love all those flavors, and I'm really gonna enjoy the whole bag. There's also a little label here on the back that lets you know what kind of category the specific candy falls into. So this one says fruity on the back. There's also intense, I believe, and a couple others, but this one is definitely fruity, so that makes sense that that label's on there. The next one I have is the sweet yogurt cups. These ones are not vegan. There's no circle up there. And these ones on the back say decadent, so we'll go ahead and try these ones out. This is definitely different for me. I don't really eat yogurt candies, but I was really curious about these ones and I was intrigued, so I'm looking forward to giving these ones a try. These ones come in elderberry, cherry, peach apricot, and lemon, so I'm just gonna go ahead again and reach in and see which one I get. All of the yogurt cups are kind of stuck together in there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rip one off. I think this one would be lemon because it is yellow, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I've never tried any of their decadent candies before, so this one is definitely very different. It is more filling. It still is really flavorful. I'm not the biggest fan of yogurt, so I think maybe that's why this is my favorite. It has a cool texture and it is still really, really sweet. So if you're a fan of yogurt and you like more decadent candies, I guess, then this one would be good for you. I think I'm gonna try out the other flavors and see how I like them. But as of right now, these ones are not my favorite. These ones I'd give a 2 out of 5. I'm probably gonna give these ones to my boyfriend. He'll definitely like these more than I will. So I think you'd still like them though if you are a fan of yogurt. Personally, yogurt's not really my thing, but if you are a fan, then I would go ahead and pick these ones up. They are more rich tasting and more filling, so you'd only need 1 or 2 to feel satisfied, which is great if you don't want to eat a whole bunch of sugar at once. Next we have the SORBET SWIRL, and these ones are fruity and they are not vegan. I really like the packaging on these ones. It's really cute. It's got like little hearts, and I guess the candies are actually heart-shaped, which is really cute. These ones are in mango maracuja, banana cherry, peach strawberry, and raspberry blackcurrant. So I guess there's 2 flavors in each candy. Here's what the bag looks like inside. So they are filled a little bit less, but it looks like the candies are bigger. Here's what the candy looks like. There are 2 colors there, so I guess that makes sense why there's 2 different flavors. I have no clue what flavor this one would be, so I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a try. They're delicious. I really love that one. That was really good. Some of the bags also have the flavors listed on the back, but some of them don't. Like this, the back of the gummy bears just says fruity flavored gummy candy, and the back of this one says flavor profile, and then it lists the flavors as well. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm honestly not too sure what maracuja or blackcurrant tastes like, but if it was either of those things, then I guess I'm a fan of them because those ones are really good. This one definitely does have a really soft texture because it isn't vegan. So if you aren't really a fan of those tough textures and you like a really fruity candy, then I would definitely recommend these ones for you. This one was a 5 out of 5. I really like these, and I'm definitely looking forward to trying the other flavors. The next one I have here is the grapefruit and blood orange. I love the packaging on this one too. Super fruity, citrusy, and really, really cute, which I love. This one is of course a fruity flavor, and it is not vegan. I'm honestly not too big of a fan of grapefruit, but I'm anticipating to try this because I'm very curious to see if it's really sour, and I love oranges. So we'll see how these ones taste. Here's what it looks like inside the bag. You can't really see too much because they are kind of dark. There are 2 flavors. There is a more red one, and then there's kind of a yellowy one. I'm assuming the yellow one would be the grapefruit, but I guess I'll taste it and give it a try. They both have kind of little particles inside of it, which I'm guessing is flavoring. I don't really know. I'm gonna try the yellow one just in case this one is the grapefruit because I'm really excited about trying it. I think that one was grapefruit. Wasn't too bad. It's very, very citrusy, not sour at all. And if you don't even like grapefruit, I think you'd still like these because I still really enjoyed that. I'm gonna go ahead and try the orange one as well, just to make sure that this one is the orange. The blood orange flavor is the red one. The yellow one is the grapefruit one. This one definitely is blood orange. You can really taste the difference between that and like a regular orange candy, which is really cool. So I think if you are a fan of grapefruit and blood orange, this one would be great for you. I'm not the biggest fan of blood orange specifically, and like I said, grapefruit, but they were still enjoyable. So I'm gonna give this one a 3 out of 5, and I definitely will still eat it. It's just not my favorite compared to other flavors, but I would still recommend this one if you are a citrusy fan or if you just wanna try something new, because you never know, you might like it. The next ones we have are the strawberry apple belts. And these ones are vegan and they are listed as intense on the back. So these ones might be sour. We'll go ahead and see. These belts are basically kind of long strings of candy if you aren't familiar with them. And they're really good. I'm definitely a fan of them. I tried the rainbow ones, which I really liked. So I'm hoping these ones will be really good as well. I love apple flavors mixed with strawberry. I think it's so good. So hopefully these ones taste good. And the packaging is also very cute. It's got little strawberries, and this is like half an apple, which is adorable. Here is what the belt looks like. So it does have that red and green, and it does have a kind of sugar coating on it, which kind of gets everywhere. So just be careful when you're eating it. I'm gonna go ahead and rip off a piece. I can feel my mouth salivating because of it. It's not sour, like it's not comparable to even like Sour Patch Kids or anything like that. It's definitely less sour than those, but there is still a little bit of a tang. If you've ever had rainbow flavored candy, like rainbow belts, there's a bunch of different brands that make rainbow belts. This is what that kind of tastes like, specifically the rainbow belts from this brand. This is what this tastes like to me, which is kind of a bit disappointing. I was really hoping for that strawberry apple taste, but I can't even really detect that in these. I'm gonna give this a 2.5 out of 5 stars because I can't taste the flavor that it's supposed to be. And maybe that's just me. Maybe if you guys pick this one up, you can let me know if you find these taste like strawberry or apple. This one isn't super hard to chew, so you can't really tell that it's vegan anyway. So if you are looking for a sweet candy that's kind of in that belt shape, then I would definitely recommend these ones for you. The next one I have here is black cherry. These ones are fruity and they are not vegan. They have a pretty big cutout there so you can see what the candies look like. These ones are just supposed to be cherry flavor. And I'm definitely a big fan of cherry flavor, so I'm hoping I'll like these. There's what the inside of the bag looks like. These ones are also pretty big candy. So here's what they look like. These ones are pretty common. I think there's quite a few different candies that look like this, but I'm gonna go ahead and give these ones a try. So these candies definitely have more of a dark cherry taste compared to regular cherry. So I'm gonna give these a 2 out of 5 stars, but that's 100% from my own preference. I really like really sweet candies, and these ones have more of a bitter taste. There's still a little bit of sweetness, but it's definitely more subtle. So if you are a fan of more muted tasting candies and you really like black cherry, these ones would be really good for you, but unfortunately they just aren't for me. But again, I think my boyfriend will get a lot more use out of these ones than I will, so I'll just pass these ones along to him and they will be much enjoyed. Next we have strawberry cords. These ones are not vegan, and these ones are fruity, of course. I really like the packaging on pretty much all of these, but this one kind of reminds me of like carnival with the swirls. They are quite long. This is one whole rope. So I'm just gonna, again, break off a little piece and give it a try. I feel like this doesn't have that much flavor. It definitely tastes like strawberry, but it isn't really as flavor packed as a lot of the other candies. It's definitely more of a subtle strawberry flavoring. So if you are somebody who likes kind of this texture of candy, which is definitely really different and it's kind of fun to play with, I guess, I think you would like these. I'm gonna give these a 3 out of 5 stars because I wish it was a little bit more intense of a flavor, but I think it still tastes good. The bag is very full of strings, so you definitely have a lot in here, and I feel like they would last you a long time because it is quite a long rope. And you definitely don't need the whole rope. So there's that. Up next, we have the vegan baby elephants. I love this bag. Look how cute it is. It has a little elephant on it, and it reminds me of Dumbo with like the colors and shapes, which is super cute. And this one is fruity. There are a couple different flavors in this one. We have passion fruit, strawberry, goji berry, cherry, lychee, or lychee. I've never heard of that fruit, I think, so I'm not too sure how to pronounce that one. And we have kiwi. So there's some different flavors in here that I have also never tried before. I don't really know what goji berry or lychee will taste like, or even passion fruit really, so let's see how these ones taste. This one is one of the more empty bags, I guess, where the candy only goes up to this, but it is still pretty full. I'm gonna grab a purple one because I'm assuming this one is passion fruit or goji berry or lychee because it doesn't really seem like kiwi, cherry, or strawberry. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste. It is I don't know if you can see, but it is a cute little elephant there. I think that one was passion fruit, but I'm not 100% sure. But the texture was really, really nice. These ones are actually pretty soft for a vegan candy, and it kind of just melts in your mouth, which is great, and it's super, super full of flavor. I'm gonna give this a 5 out of 5. I think that was super flavorful, and I'm sure all of the other flavors are just as lovely. So I'm really looking forward to trying out some of those different flavors, as well as just the strawberry ones and kiwi ones, which I'm sure are very great as well. So if you are interested in vegan candy, but you want something that is more of a similar texture to regular candy, I think this one would be a good option for you. Okay, we've only got a few more to go. So the next one I have is banana orange. This one is not vegan and it is fruity. So these ones, I guess, are little banana shapes that also have some orange flavor in them. So it is banana and orange flavor. There's what they look like inside the bag. These ones are also pretty big, and they do have, it looks like little chunks. I don't know if that is the orange flavor inside, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. That's very different. I've never tasted anything like that. It really reminds me of those banana candies that are kind of squishy, kind of like a marshmallow texture, and they're just yellow. They taste like banana, but with orange flavor mixed into it, which I guess is basically what this is. I've never thought of combining banana and orange together, which is why I wanted to try these out. I can't say I'm the biggest fan of it, but I think it's really unique, and if you are looking for kind of a different flavor, this one would be great for you. If you really love orange and banana, then I think you'd enjoy it. I'm gonna give this one a 2.5 out of 5 stars, but I think many people would enjoy this more than I would. It's just kind of a weird combination in my opinion, but they're not bad by all means. Next up we have wild cherry belts, and these ones are vegan and they are intense, and they also have that sugar coating on that the strawberry apple ones did. I love like the cheetah print or leopard print. I'm not really too sure what that is, but it's really cute. Hopefully these ones don't taste like the rainbow belts as well, but at the same time I'm hoping they don't taste like those black cherry ones because I wasn't the biggest fan of those. These ones also have that coating that will literally get everywhere, so be careful when you're opening them and just be careful when you're eating them. There's what the bag looks like inside. It's kind of like a pale pink. There is still that little bit of sourness in there that's making my mouth salivate. This reminds me of red licorice with sugar coating on it. So if you are a fan of red licorice or nibs or anything like that, I think you'd like these because that's exactly what this tastes like to me, just with the coating. You can for sure taste the difference between this one and the rainbow belt, which is nice. I'm gonna give these ones a 3.5 out of 5 stars because I am a fan of licorice and I am a fan of the taste of this, but I feel like it doesn't go the best with the sugar coating, the slightly sour taste. But again, that's just my personal preference. You might love that combination. So if you are a fan of licorice and you do like sour things, then you should check this one out. You can also not tell that this one is vegan, which is great. Second to last one I have is the vegan dinosaurs. These ones come in a few different flavors as well. We have strawberry, raspberry, lemon, lime, and orange. These ones are also intense and they do have sugar coating, so I'm assuming these ones might be a little bit sour as well, just like those belts. Here's what the bag looks like. It is pretty full, and it looks like they are in different shapes. So we have this one. I don't really know the names of dinosaurs, so honestly I'm not sure what this one is. They have that kind of shape. There is this little guy with a longer neck. There is a T-Rex, I know that one. There's a bunch of different ones in here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a green one because I haven't had a green candy yet today. So this one is probably the lime flavor. Okay, so these ones taste like Sour Patch Kids to me. I feel like it is very similar in the sour level as well as the texture. So you can't tell that they're vegan. They have a great texture, which is great. And if you love Sour Patch Kids, I would definitely pick these ones up because I mean, they're in fun little dinosaur shapes. Who doesn't love that? I'm gonna give these a 4 out of 5 because they aren't as super strong flavoring as some of the other ones, but I still really enjoyed these and I'm definitely gonna finish the bag. So I would really pick these ones up if you are looking for an alternative maybe to Sour Patch Kids that are vegan. The last one that I have to show you guys is the no sugar added Shark Attack. So these ones are not vegan, they just are supposed to have less sugar. So to be honest, I'm not really too sure with the technicals how that works because there are still 29 grams of carbohydrates per 6 pieces and 29 grams of sugar alcohols in those 6 pieces. So there is still quite a bit of sugar. I mean, it is candy, what do you expect? But I guess they just didn't add any to make it the flavor. I don't really know. I don't really understand that, to be honest, but I'm just gonna go ahead and try them. That's what it looks like inside. I love the shark on the front. It's super cute. Here is the shark. It's super, super soft and it's actually really pretty. I really like the color on it. I feel like these ones are less sweet, but maybe it's just because I have it in my head that there's no sugar added. But these ones are good. They are definitely blueberry flavor and they are super, super soft. They're really similar to the elephant ones, that texture, which is just really melting in your mouth and like super, super soft, which I love. These ones are really good. I'm gonna give these a 4 out of 5 stars. I do still prefer the blueberry flavor in the Brain Freeze, I think it's called, that have a gushy center, which I talked about in my last video if you want to check those ones out. But these ones are a great alternative to that if you want something with less sugar. Again, I'm not too sure about the facts about that. I think these ones would be great for you if you are a big fan of blueberry because that's all this is. Alright guys, so that wraps up my video on this Squish haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful if you are interested in trying out Squish Candy for yourself, or if you are maybe vegan and you're looking for more candy options, then hopefully you found some in this video. They have a bunch more on their website that I haven't tried yet, so go ahead and check the website out for yourself if you are interested. And again, everything will be linked down below for you guys. If you want to, you can go ahead and leave a comment, a like, or subscribe if you want, and I will see you next time. Thanks guys, bye, God bless.